Hey guys, it's Maisie, and for today's video I thought that I'd tell you guys what I've been watching on Netflix within the last year. So obviously I'd done this video last year, and everything that what I watched then I don't watch now, because series have ended, I've moved on, you know, as you do. I've progressed as a person. So I thought that I'd tell you the new shows that I've been watching in the last year and what I've absolutely loved and adored. So if you want to see what I've been watching, let's get into the video. So first on my list is Shameless. So I only started this 2 days ago, but I've almost finished season 1 already because it's so amazing. It's basically about a broken family. There's like 6 children. They're like, dad's an alcoholic, their mum left, and it's honestly one of the best shows I think I've watched in a while. Like, it's just so real, and like you honestly get a sense of each character. Like you sense, like, you feel like you're in their house. Honestly, you feel like you're part of their family because like how they've done it. Like, the creators of the actual series have been so clever with it. They've made you have like an emotional connection with every single one of them characters, and it's honestly great. And the hustle and bustle in the house, like, houses like with big families and are busy anyway, but clearly represent it in the series, and it's amazing. And even though like the majority of the cast are like children, they are such good actors and actresses, it's unbelievable. So that's what I've been watching. Season 2 shall be started tonight, and I'm living for it. Next is The Vampire Diaries. I did say in my previous video that I was going to start watching this. I started watching it about Christmas time. I'm still on season 1. 4 months later, I'm still on season 1. Yeah. I'm just not into it. So I watched loads of fan edits. My best friend's like loves it. Showed me fan edits. I love the fan edits, but I just physically can't seem to get into the series. Like, I don't know what it is. I honestly don't know what it is. Like, I'll sit down and I'll be like, oh, come on, let's watch some Vampire Diaries. So I'll watch some and I'll like it and I'll love it. But I just find it like a chore to physically sit down and want to watch it. Like, it's really weird. Like, once I'm watching it, I'm fine and I like it and I enjoy it a bit. But I just don't physically like ever want to be like, oh my god, let me go watch the Vampire Diaries. It's just like a chore. I don't know what it is, because I love all the characters and like, I love the fan edits and I love like all the ships. I just don't know what it is. I honestly don't know what it is. I just don't really feel the vibe from it. Next is Katie and Alexa. Or is it Alexa and Katie? Alexa and Katie. This was new a few months ago, I think. Maybe last month. A month before. Don't shout me on it. And I love it. It's literally like a Nickelodeon. If Nickelodeon and Disney collabed to make a show and put it on Netflix, that is what it would be. Like, it's witty, it's funny, it's like got a great moral to the story, and I love how the creators of the series have like given Katie and Alexa that bond where they basically do anything for each other. And I love the fact that Alexa has cancer. Like, I just love the fact that like they've made a full-on series about a teenager that has cancer, because I feel like it's gonna help so many people out there, and I feel like it's like gonna be really relatable to them people. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like it is 2018 and something like that needs to be out in the world, and I feel like it's good for people to, like, kids, like teenagers, to watch the show and understand like how it is and what it's like, sort of thing. So that's what I like about it. I like that it's on like a new level, and it's like something that hasn't really been done before, and I like that. Next is The Only Way is Essex. Right, yes, I know Towie is an ITV production, but it got put on Netflix, and I have always refused to watch Towie, because I was like, fake tan, they're fake. Because I can't deal with stuff like that, like fake nails, fake tan. I can't deal with all, and like extensions, I'm not into all that. I can't deal with it. So I always refused to watch it. Then last month I was like, I need to watch this. I have been obsessed. It is one of the best reality TV shows I think I've watched. Like, I'm not even, and I love reality TV, and I think I love Made in Chelsea, and I seriously think that they are like on the same part. If not, Towie is a little bit more forward with me right now than Chelsea. That is how much I'm loving it. I've only been watching it for a month and I'm already on the end of season 7. Oh well, what can you do? I just think it's an amazing show. I love the drama. I know it's all staged and everything, and my dad's like, no, I don't like it because it's staged, but that's what I love about it. That's why I love it, because I like how staged it is, and I love the drama. It's like, oh, so-and-so said this, so-and-so said that. Like, I just love it. Like, I don't like it in real life, but watching it as a show with other people involved, I am upping it. And Gemma Collins has now become, like, my new favourite person. She's amazing. Next is On My Block. So this came out on the other month, I think it was, and I binge watched it in a day because it is so good. So it's basically about like a group of teenagers who live in a really dodgy place, and one of their friends' brothers is in a gang, and then he gets involved in it and he can't get out and he's trapped and they're after him, and they all deal with it so well. I feel like it is so 2018. Like, we need that sort of stuff on TV now. And because it's like a teen sort of show, I like that it's aimed at teens, that like it shows them what really does happen like in places like that, and it's not all fine and dandy, and there is like a real world sort of thing. That's what happens, and I like that. I like that that's like the idea. And like the people, like the cast are amazing. They're really good actor and actresses. The storylines that they've had between each like character is really good, and all the bonds between them are just phenomenal. It is amazing. But I will tell you, the ending is not okay. I was not okay with the ending. I was bawling my eyes out. Like, I need season 2 right now. It has been renewed for season 2, but I need it like right now because I need answers and I need to know. So yeah. Next is Everything Sucks. So this came out and I was like, let me watch it because it looks good. So I watched it, binged it in a day. This was, I binged it On My Block on the Saturday, and then I binged Everything Sucks on the Sunday. So I binged it all in a weekend. It was a great weekend, mind you. So I watched it and I was like, this is really good. It's literally just like the struggles of your average teenagers, but it's sort of like the side that nobody talks about because they're too afraid to. And I absolutely love that. And it makes me so sad that it's not been renewed for season 2 and it's been cancelled, because I feel like it sort of needs to. Like, to be honest, I'm not mad that it hasn't, because the ending was sort of like a nice ending. Like, it's okay to be left on that ending, so I'm not salty about it or anything, but I just feel like it would have been nice to have a season 2, you know what I mean? Just to get to know the characters a bit more, see what happens. Because there's some good characters in there, good storylines, and it's great. Next is Stranger Things. So basically, season 1 came out 2016, and I refused to watch it because it was hyped about, and I'm not one of the people, like, if something's really hyped about, I refuse to watch it because I'm not jumping on the bandwagon, thank you very much. So that's what I done with Stranger Things. And then summer last year, I was like, I'm sorry, I need to watch this because all the hype had died down a bit. And I knew that season 2 was coming out in October, so I need to watch it before season 2. So I watched it in 2 days, I think it was, and it was the best decision of the year. Honestly, it's changed my life. I love Stranger Things. Like, Stranger Things is like my new obsession with life. Like, it is amazing. I love how it's a sci-fi, sort of like a horror novel at the same time. The cast are amazing. Like, Millie Bobby Brown is my inspiration in life. She's the reason I have my hair, how I have my hair now. Like, she's amazing. She's a goddess and she slays at life. So thank you, Queen. And then you've got Finn Wolfhard, who's just an absolute king. You've got Gaten, you've got Caleb, you've got Noah, all loving their life, and you've got Sadie, you've just got Joe Keery. Like, everyone is amazing in that show. Like, I don't think, like, they're all such good friends as well, and it just makes me so happy, and I love it. The ships are amazing. Season 2 was the best thing that ever happened. The end of that was amazing. But what got me mad, season 2, you didn't see 11 until like 2 episodes to the end, and I was like, excuse me, no, I need all this gang back together, first episode in, first minute in. But it didn't happen, did it? The whole gang came back together 2 episodes before the end. No, that's not okay. But I got over it because it had a hell of a good ending and it was all very good. Like, all the scenes at the end with Finn and Million, I know off by heart. Because I've watched it that much and I've watched that many edits and I love it that much. I know the words to it. But season 2, like the end of season 2 when the snowball, I was like, this is a perfect ending. This is how I wanted it to end. Like, I wouldn't be mad if there wasn't a season 3. Because it was that much of a good ending, that it was that perfect. But also, I really wanted a season 3 because I needed more of that in my life. And I'm happy that they've been renewed for season 3, but I'm mad that it doesn't come out till 2019. I've got to wait a year, 2 years. 2 years since season 2 came out. I'm sorry. No, that's not acceptable. Like, that's not acceptable. No, I need it now. Then next is End of the Effing World. Wow. This show is a Channel 4 production. Never really got that hyped about or anything like that. Put it on Netflix, next thing you know, it's like the biggest thing to ever hit Netflix, and I'm like, hello, what's going on? So all my friends watched it, so I was like, I need to watch this, I can't be left out here. So I watched it, and it's great. I like the idea of it. I like the whole concept. I like how they've portrayed the characters. But I do feel like it started off one, ended with another sort of thing. Like, I sort of got lost midway. I was like, it was sort of like he went out as like a psychopath wanting to kill her. And then it ended up that they were like, he was like, oh, I'm not one anymore. Like, I'm like, I don't understand. But it was sort of like he was meant to like kill her, and then it was sort of like showing things. It was like, oh, like he's about to kill her, but then he never did kill her, and I was just sort of like, what? But I loved it, and I loved the characters, and I am glad that he didn't kill her, because otherwise that'd been a bad thing. But the ending of it was dramatic. It had me in tears, and I need answers. So season 2 better come out very soon. All I'm going to say on that matter. Next is Free Rein. This show is about horses, and I don't like horses. I'm allergic to them. So, and I'm not a horse rider. Like, my best friend's a horse rider. I'm just like, no, thank you. Too dangerous. I'm allergic to get the hell away from me. Not my best friend, the horses, just to clarify. And I don't really like the whole, like, horsey farmer sort of shows. But this one is totally different to all the rest. Because it's an average girl from New York who goes down to Britain for the week, like for the 6 weeks holiday, spend it with her grandparents, and then she ends up learning to ride a horse and making friends and falling in love, and it is honestly amazing. And the character developments in that are pretty phenomenal. I'm not gonna lie to you, they're pretty insane. Like, the bonds between the characters, they've clearly been working on it a long time, because they're good. Like, you can see it, and I love the whole concept of the show. And the ending had me shook. I was like, what the hell? Had me shook. So I'm excited for season 2 to come out. They have filmed it, but they haven't announced when it's coming out. So I'm like, really? Thanks a lot. So I'm excited for that. I'm pumped. Last but not least is Anne with an E. This show is just all round amazing. I don't know that many people who's watched it. I only know me and my best friend have, but anyone else, I don't know. I think it's just a bit underrated, if I'm honest. I think it's very underrated. So it's based off the books of Green Gables, I think it was, and then there was a TV series, I'm led to believe, like years ago, like in the 80s or something, of it, and that's sort of where they got the new series from, because it was sort of like a reboot of the old one. But it's amazing. It's Canadian. It's apparently a Canadian drama, but the main character who plays Anne, Amy, she's actually British. Well, she's Irish, and I think that is amazing. That is honestly amazing. It's basically about how Anne is like an orphan, and then she gets tucked in by these two old people, sort of not old people all at the same time, who work on a farm, and then she goes to school, and she meets Gilbert Blythe. Oh my god, he's amazing. Oh, and she makes friends, and she has a great time sort of thing, but also she's almost upon a lot of problems, and she's sort of like maturing and growing up, and it's a really good story. And the ending left on a sort of a cliffhanger, so I'm really excited for season 2 to come out. They have filmed it, still haven't announced when. I don't know what it is when shows do this, it really bugs me. So yeah, I'll be like one of the first to binge watch that when it comes out. I'll be there on the day, like click, binge watch, not get moving off my bed for the next 24 hours sort of thing. It's really good. I like that it's set back in the olden days and that it's not present, because I love history and I love the old times, so it's like plus for me. The ships are amazing. Anne and Gilbert's like friendship / relationship is just insane, and I love it so much. I just love the whole show as a whole, and I think the creators were really cool with what they've done with it, because they sort of set it how it's meant to be, but also made it a little bit modern at the same time, and I love that. So that is the end of this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Smash the thumbs up button if you did. Comment down below any other things you want to see me do on the channel. Follow all my social media on screen right now. Subscribe up here, recent videos down here, and I'll see you guys in my next video.